There's a whole lot of podcasting going on, but ain't none like this one, though. Hey! Get out your feelings. Hey! Come on. Like my page, like my style, like my flame. Get out your feelings. Hey! Like my page, like my style, like my flame. Get out your feelings. Hey! Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Scott Simpkins, and welcome to another episode of Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast. And I'm so excited to have you guys as subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. Please continue to do so. Get me to that 700 mark. All it takes is a click of a button, and you'll subscribe. You ain't pay no money. I ain't going to do no daggone other things that make you pay money. So far as, Patreons and all that stuff, man, just talk to me. We'll do everything right here. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a comedy show that I want y'all to support. I'll put that at the end so y'all can check it out, all right? Need some support on that. So, it's here. I told y'all I'll be coming back with a video talking about Jason Whitlock and some things that Gary Owen said about our Angel Reese that I was not cool with. And let's do a little quick review. Yesterday, I told you all some things that Jabba the Hutt, Big Boy, Jason Whitlock had to say about Angel Reese, saying that she's a quitter, that she's quitting on the Chicago Sky due to them being sorry. And there was some other things that he said that really, really pushed my buttons. So we're going to get into this real quick. And I don't want to hold your time tonight, but I'm going to talk about it. Now, Bible study was good tonight. Got in the word, got my blessed oil down, so I ain't going to get pissed off. But I still don't like what he said. So y'all grab your popcorn, grab your Sprite, and check this out real quick.
And every week, there's no update on what she's struck. And she's quit on the Chicago Sky. She's been claiming a back injury basically since the All-Star break. And there's no details. Every day we hear that Angel Reese is day to day. And every week there's no update on what she's struggling with, what she's doing. There's nothing. There's no information about Angel Reese. I think she's quit on this season. I think this is a worse version than Kawhi Leonard. I think she's using her back as an excuse to sit out because she doesn't really care about basketball. I think she looks over at Caitlin Clark and says, hey, Caitlin Clark is out with a legitimate injury. I proved my point before the All-Star game when I went on a 10-game run trying to justify being on the All-Star team. When that first ballot came out, when the first voting results came out about the All-Star game and I was 13th, holy cow, Angel Reese panicked, started playing hard, tried to put up some stats to justify being on the All-Star team, did that, and now she said, hey, the Chicago Sky sucked this year, peace out. No one's going to call her out on that. I came to this conclusion this weekend when I watched the Indiana Fever destroy the Chicago Sky in Indianapolis on Saturday. Guess who wasn't there? Angel Reese. Angel Reese declined to travel to Indianapolis, and her coach came out and said something about, she's just focused on her rehab right now, and, she's day to day. We've never had an explanation on what caused the back injury?
Ah, man, listen, to hear that idiot say something so stupid and he admits that he came up with that burns my grits. I'm telling you, how stupid can you be to say something as if Angel Reese decided to start playing better because of being number 13 for the All-Star selection? How dumb can you be? So it's almost seeming like he's saying that she was throwing games in the beginning, pretty much. Because if she was capable of doing that, which we all know she is, then she wasn't doing it and she decided to do it after seeing the All-Star. So it's kind of dumb. Why would a person sabotage the first half of the season and then start playing better for the All-Star? Shouldn't you do that from the beginning of the season? Mr. Jason Whitlock, you deserve to be slapped in the mouth. Because if you really paid attention to the team and to what was really going on, Angel Reese was not Angel Reese because the team, Jeff P, decided to make the offense about allegedly Camila Cardoso and Vandersloot. The offense was running through Vandersloot. So Angel was trying to find her footing in this offense. She did okay, but it was not her best. And then, thick boy, after Vandersloot went down, we saw the real Angel Reese. See, when clowns really don't know sports like they should, or don't watch the games, or really pay attention to detail, they come up with stupid analysis like this. To say that Angel Reese decided to start playing better just so she can get votes is a detriment to who she really is a detriment to her style of play, and is a detriment to the personality that she has and the work ethic. He said that she really don't care about basketball. You clown, you idiot. Why? Because she has multiple businesses? That's good. Because basketball would not last forever. Why? Because she goes out and have fun? Why not? You're not going to play basketball 24/7 in a day. I don't believe that he sits at a computer all day long and don't go out and have a drink, a smoke, or try to mess with women that don't like him. But when it comes down to this young woman, everybody has something to say about what she should be doing instead of worrying about their own life. I never understood why, as fans who've never reached that level of greatness in sports, always have something to say about what somebody else does with their career. You can post a video of you playing video games. Oh, you need to be. How do you know that I didn't come in from practicing? How do you know that I didn't spend 10 hours today running the route tree, shooting free throws, putting up 200 jumpers, putting up 500 like Kobe? How do you know that the person didn't do that? But you sit up after eating a sandwich and smack ramen noodles and a Diet Coke and say that Angel Reese does not care about basketball. See, that's exactly why Jason Whitlock does not have a job on TV anymore. His takes was trash. He's a bigot. And he's an idiot. He shows what side of the spectrum he's on. He shows what side of the spectrum he's on concerning women. He's always dogging women. And he's a Trump supporter. Now, I love politics. I love sports. I love me some Jesus. And one thing about it, all of those don't mix. They don't. But when this clown comes on his podcast and says idiotic things about Angel Reese and try to say something about a sport that he obviously cannot play, he needs to shut up. And those of you that support vitriol like this, as my boy Showtime would say, you're being very disingenuous. Angel Reese puts a lot of work into her game. She puts a lot of work into her brand. She puts a lot of work into herself. How many of you can say that you retired your mother? Bro, I barely was able to buy my mom a pair of Jordans. But thanks be unto God that I'm the last one of 7, and I was able to move her in to help her recuperate from the cancer. And she's doing extremely well. Yes, little old me, the youngest, the 40-year-old. How many of y'all can really say that you did anything like that? But she has. She worked hard to get where she's at. She worked hard on the basketball court to get where she's at. Till this day, you still see other sports channels that the majority of white guys get on there and say the stupidest stuff. She needs to learn how to make a layup. She's saying the same dumb jokes that they were saying last year. She grabs her own rebounds. And you look at the time frame when they said it 1 day ago, 2 days ago. I'm like, how can you make up a lie, make fun of the person in the lie, and be satisfied with yourself? You go on your job, you go to sleep, you wake up, you eat your breakfast, you drink your coffee, you drink your juice, and pat yourself on the back because you made a stupid post about Angel Reese, and it was a lie. This man got on his podcast and formed a lie and got so many supporters and followers to believe it. I don't understand that. I don't get it. Denzel Washington said a long time ago when he was being interviewed on the red carpet, no one cares about the truth. It's about who puts it out there first. It's about who get information out first. Because all you got to do is spread a lie and people will believe it. And then the truth will come. But the truth holds no water to what the lie has already done. A lot of guys are locked up in prison because of that. A lot of guys lost their NFL careers because of that, because somebody lied on them. NBA careers, WNBA careers because of a lie. And when the truth comes out, hey, we already made our decision. You can't have a career. But the thing about this is you actually can look on TV and see this girl balling out and you still say stupid stuff like this. You can see her average in percent goes up, her assist goes up, her rebounds goes even higher, her points per game go up, and you still say stupid stuff like this. That lets me know that the devil can mess up your mind and have you jacked up and you don't even know it or you don't even care. And he's a black man. Yes, that matters. Yes, that matters. To see you dog black women all the time. He does it all the time. Look at his track record. He does it all the time. He has something to say about single mothers and how they raise their kids. He had a lot to say about black women athletes. It's like he hates his own kindred. For what reason? I don't know. And I don't believe it's for clicks and likes. I really don't believe that. Because he went on Roland Martin with the same vitriol. He was on other shows with the same vitriol, CNN Sports or CNN radio, saying the same stupid crap. And then trust to get on screen and cry about Kobe Bryant's death after he said some horrible things about the guy. And I'm just sitting there looking at him with tears in his eyes, those fake crocodile tears that he had, and be like, dude, you was dogging Kobe left and right. See, once you can't forgive somebody for something that they did in the past and you try to hold against them for the rest of their life, then you become the devil. Because forgiveness is owed to everyone if you're truly sorry. Kobe served his time after he did what he did. He and his wife got over it. The man lived a great life, been a heck of a father, entrepreneur, writer, all that jazz, and you sit up there and want to cry like you just always believe in COVID. Man, shut up. Jason Whitlock is a clown, a straight clown. Angel Reese has put in a lot of work over the summer. She's put a lot of work on her game. She did not quit at all. Somebody in the comments yesterday said, well, she quit in Maryland. She got injured. That's why she has the rod in her leg. She got injured and transferred. It's not because the team didn't want her back. Where y'all get that stuff from? Never even heard anything like that. The team didn't want her back, so it's a fun fact. Shut up. She transferred because she wanted a chance to actually win something and goes to LSU the first year and win a title. So wait a minute. So she quit on Maryland, won at LSU, didn't quit, come to the W, learned the game, learned the speed of the game, began to develop her own style and get respect in the league, started playing extremely well, gets injured. The wrist, had to have surgery on it, right? Goes to Unrivaled. Now I was there. Plays in the Unrivaled league. She falls down, hurt her wrist again. She had to sit out. This year, started off slow, few games, and then went on a tear until she got injured with her back. And I told y'all, the clip of her catching the rebound and turning and running back, and she slowed down a little bit and had to hobble back, but stayed in the game and fought through it. You guys don't understand, a back injury is extremely bad. Caitlin Clark's injury is extremely bad. This fool says that Angel looked at Caitlin Clark with her legit injury and said, I'm going to hang it up too. Brother, you have got to be a clown to think that Angel Reese is concerned about what Caitlin Clark is doing on the Indiana Fever. And the only game you claim to watch is when the Fever play the Chicago Sky. That is not a real rivalry at all. They don't play the same position. They don't have the same impact on their team. The teams are constructed a whole lot different, but yet and still, we want to make this a rivalry every time. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So enough about Jabba the Hutt. Enough about Cletus from the Clumps. Enough about the Walrus. And enough about the Bear from Jungle Book. Let's go to another one. All right? So if you guys don't know who Gary Owens is, Gary Owens is a comedian, stand-up comedian, and he's also an actor. I used to like Gary Owens until he started talking crap about Angel Reese, and especially how he did his black wife. Grass ain't always green on the other side, ladies. I'm just saying it. You can love who you can love. I'm them gonna love who I love. But be careful when you start dissing us to go over there. There's nothing wrong with it, but don't trash talk over there and go over there and find out that, oh, they'll take you through the mud. So let's check out some of the dumb things that Gary Owen had to say about Angel Reese. Click it.
Best thing Angel Reese ever did was this.
Yeah.
It made her a villain. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I was like, so hate her if you want to. That made her a villain because I don't root for her because of that. And I'm very vocal. Like, I still like her. I wouldn't watch the WNBA if that didn't happen in that game.
If that beef, that rivalry.
Because now I know Angel Reese is on Chicago. I know Caitlin Clark's on Indiana. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it was the best thing that happened.
Look, I
Bird and Magic.
No, that's what it is. But I also said as like the WNBA, they deserve the attention, but people need to understand with more attention comes more hate. More attention, positive comes. Yeah. There's a polar opposite. You're going to get more positive, but that means there's also more eyeballs for negative, and that's what they're finding out.
It's also we should do a white versus black NBA All-Star game and a straight versus lesbian WNBA All-Star game. That set it off, and then Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark play on the same team.
They can play the same team.
Now, let's break this down, and then we're going to end this video. This fool said the best thing that Angel Reese could have ever done or ever did was this, because it made her the villain. Pause. You're wrong, Gary. You're wrong. It didn't make her the villain. It made her a superhero because she was taken up for her friends on the other team that Caitlin Clark did this and disrespected the other players. See, it's amazing how they see each other when it comes down to race. I tell y'all all the time, you can say what you want, how you want, and you try to disclaim to say this ain't about race or however. Caitlin Clark went on a tear, shooting threes and scoring a lot of points, doing this in everybody's face. How come she's not looked like the villain? Waving off players as if they are not on her level. If they can't play the game like her. Like they're not winners. That's not looked at as a villain or a bully. But when that same person get the same thing done to them, the opposite person is the villain. So Angel Reese became the villain, but most importantly, Angel Reese became a champion. And the player that Caitlin Clark did that to beat they behind the very next year and became a champion, an undefeated champion. So how does somebody taking up for somebody that's getting bullied become a villain? How does the person that caused this get away like she's the candid girl for America? If y'all don't see what's happening, even those of Caitlin Clark fans, if y'all don't see the idiocy that y'all put out there, then something is really wrong with you and America. We already know something's wrong with America. We see it all the time. But to have it in sports and then to claim that, oh, they're the Magic and Bird. Magic and Bird weren't going through no racist crap like this. Magic and Bird loved each other. They respected each other's game. They had battles in college. They had battles in the NBA, and they sat down as grown men and talked about those battles and talked about how close they were and talked about the things that they grew up talking about and how much they adore one another and cried with one another, literally shed tears because when Magic was going through that HIV trial, Larry Bird was one of the ones that stuck by his side no matter what. When everybody that didn't understand the HIV AIDS virus, he stuck by his side no matter what. When you have a real friend like that, when you respect and honor each other like that, nothing in this world can separate you. But see, we don't see that between these two. We don't. Because the majority of the ones that messed this up was the media and the Caitlin Clark fans. I agree with my homeboy said, main event from And1, when I had him on here, he said, I would like to see them two sit down and talk about it. To straighten this whole thing out. I would love to see that. But I highly doubt it's going to happen because of the fans that continue to banter and try to destroy a player that won. See, people like Gary loves controversy because he gets material out of it. You go on the podcast and to see Richard Jefferson and Kendrick Perkins not even saying anything to take off injuries, not talk about her basketball skill and her athletics, the hard work she put in, and this ain't the best thing that she ever done. I understand what Gary is saying. It put eyes on the W, but bruh, eyes was already on the W. Just not your eyes. The W was always exciting. I can go all the way back to when Teaspoon hit that half-court shot. It was a white minister that was at my father's church named Denny Youngsma. And he was invited to dinner at my sister's house. And he and I watched that game together. And when Teaspoon hit that shot, we was on our knees watching the game because it was so close. And the embrace and the yells that we shared together in that house was beautiful. The W has always been exciting. It's just idiots like you, manless, idiotic men that don't like to watch women's sports because of your own manly, I like to watch me, they're not. Yeah, whatever. It was always wonderful. But it's your hang up. And you have a right to be stupid. God gave you that right. You have a right to be stupid. Now, when your daughters want to play a sport or want to do something, don't support them. Don't say anything. Just tell them how dumb it is. Just tell them how nobody's going to support women's sports when women's sports is on the high rise, big time in every sport. In every sport, track and field, basketball. Now they got football. Ben had baseball, softball, dogging it. I mean, dogging it, balling and dogging. So I support women. I support women's sports. Kudos to all of you. You got Simp 7 support. You got Scott Simmons support. You got Get Out Your Feelings podcast support. And I don't care. Every dude, every man that don't support, you have that right. But when I see you talking noise about these women, especially our women, I'm coming for you. Point blank, period. And you got these three guys, Skip Bayless, Jason Whitlock, Gary Owens. You guys have said things about Angel Reese that I couldn't sit back and say nothing. All three of you are disgusting men, and you need to tighten up. Two of y'all got fired. One of you, your comedy career is all right. I mean, it's okay. It's cool. It's all right. But I wouldn't put you in the greats at all. I won't put you up there with a Robin Williams. I wouldn't. Yeah, you funny, but you did okay in movies. And the black community wanted to accept you. We did. Saw you in there with Ice Cube. Saw you in there with other movies and everything. You had some chops. You did well. But when you start talking about Angel Reese and uplifting the other and trying to stomp on one in your comedy sets, I've seen you. Now, you got a big problem, brother. A huge problem. But that's just how it is. Men love dogging women, and it's accepted, but not here on Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast. It's not going to happen. And because it's not going to happen, I would love for you all to support my comedy show called Ladies Night. Check out the video right quick. Yo, what's up, ladies? It is that time again for Ladies Night. Get your girls, get your lashes, put your wig on and your high heels and your pumps and your J's, and let's come out and have a good time. We got comedian Carmen. And comedian Samaya.
That's impossible because it got $20 worth of change in there. It got some peppermint. It got keys to 2 sheds, her mama house, and the church. She got a checkbook, and it's under her Smith & Wesson. That's a pocket book.
Featuring Lady Q.
Single ladies, make some noise, single ladies! Yeah, I used to sound just like that. Like a broke down ambulance.
From Def Comedy Jam, BET Comic View, the Wayans Brothers, Showtime at the Apollo, comedian Small Fire.
3 months, and she put an order in for her deliverance, but it hadn't come in yet. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. She done got excited. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Oh, the angels bow before the word. She done dropped it like it was hot. And the whole deacon board threw their wallets on the altar.
And hosted by my girl, Let L'Oreal Testify. Go to Eventbrite, grab a ticket of $15. Tell your friends and your family, come on, let's have a great time. Doors open at 6 o'clock, show starts at 7. It will be at The Well, 1114 East Parker Street, Lakeland, Florida. Yes, there will be food. Yes, there will be drinks. Come on out and let's have a great time. See ya. Brought to you by Simp 7 Entertainment. Yeah. It's going to be a wonderful night. It's a night for every lady, every woman from different walks of life. I do this because I believe every woman needs a clean night out of fun. Let their hair down. Don't have to worry about getting shot, hit on by drunk men, or leave home drunk and they can't make it home. It's for every woman, every walk of life. Ex-drug users, cancer survivors, physical abuse. If you survived all that, hey, even if you in it, teachers, nurses, what have you, come out and enjoy yourself. And if you that are watching want to support and send a donation to pay for a few tickets for these women so they can come and have a great time, feel free to do so. It's all welcome. The Cash App is on the flyer here. And you just send a donation, send 20, send 30, send 50, heck, send 100. It's all going to a great cause to make sure these women have a great time. All right. This is my time. This is my podcast. This is Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast. I love y'all. Like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. Hit that subscribe button, and let's go up to 1,000. Forget jumping to 7, 8, 9. Let's go to that 1,000, man. I love y'all. Hey, do what's right out there, man. Peace. There's a whole lot of podcasting going on, but ain't none like this one, though. Hey. Get out your feelings. Hey, come on. Like my page, like my style, like my flame. Get out your feelings. Hey. Like my page, like my style, like my flame. Get out your feelings. Hey.